Imagine standing at the edge of a glacier that's been frozen for thousands of years, then hours later watching the sun set over a desert landscape painted in impossible shades of red and orange. Picture yourself walking through streets where jazz was born, then finding yourself face to face with towering mountains that seem to touch the sky. What if I told you that all of these incredible experiences are waiting for you in just one country? Welcome back to Tour Guide Elite, where we turn your travel dreams into reality. Today, we're counting down the top 10 destinations in the United States that will blow your mind and fill your camera roll with envy-inducing shots. From bustling metropolises to untouched wilderness, these places prove that you don't need to leave America to see the world. If you're ready to discover hidden gems and iconic landmarks that will change the way you see travel, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because you won't want to miss what's coming next. Before we dive into our countdown, let's blow your mind with some incredible facts about American travel destinations. Did you know that Yellowstone National Park sits on top of a supervolcano that's overdue for eruption? Or that New York City has more languages spoken within its borders than any other city in the world? Over 800 languages. Alaska is so massive that if you cut it in half, Texas would become the third largest state. And here's a wild one. The Grand Canyon is so large that it creates its own weather patterns and has 11 different ecosystems from desert to forest. The United States is home to the world's longest cave system, the tallest trees on Earth, and the hottest temperature ever recorded. These destinations aren't just beautiful, they're record-breaking natural wonders that will leave you speechless. Starting our countdown at number 10, Grand Teton National Park is where dramatic mountain peaks rise straight from the valley floor without any foothills. These jagged peaks shoot up over 7,000 feet in a single dramatic sweep. The park is a paradise for wildlife enthusiasts, where you can spot grizzly bears, moose, and wolves roaming freely. Jackson Lake perfectly mirrors the mountains, creating photographs that look almost too perfect to be real. The Snake River winds through the valley, offering world-class fishing and rafting opportunities. Winter transforms this landscape into a snow-covered wonderland that's equally breathtaking. Number 9 takes us to the Windy City, where architectural marvels meet deep dish pizza perfection. Chicago's skyline is a living museum of architectural history, from the Willis Tower to Frank Lloyd Wright's masterpieces. The city sits on Lake Michigan, which feels like an ocean with its own beaches and lighthouse. Chicago invented the skyscraper and continues to push architectural boundaries with buildings that seem to defy gravity. The food scene here is legendary, not just for deep dish pizza, but for Italian beef and Chicago-style hot dogs. Millennium Park's Cloud Gate sculpture has become one of the most photographed landmarks in the country, and the city's music scene gave birth to electric blues. At number 8, Sedona offers a spiritual and visual experience unlike anywhere else on Earth. The red rock formations here glow like fire during sunset, creating a landscape that feels almost alien. These towering sandstone spires have been carved by millions of years of wind and water into impossible shapes that change color throughout the day. Sedona is famous for its vortex sites, places where many believe spiritual energy is concentrated. Whether you're a believer or not, there's something undeniably powerful about standing among these ancient red rocks. The hiking trails here range from easy walks to challenging climbs, all offering stunning views of the red rock country. The night sky in Sedona is spectacular with minimal light pollution. Number 7 brings us to the nation's capital, where history comes alive on every corner. Washington, D.C. is home to more free, world-class museums than any other city on the planet. The National Mall is like walking through American history, with the Lincoln Memorial, Washington Monument, and Capitol Building all within walking distance. The Smithsonian Institution comprises 19 museums and the National Zoo, all offering free admission. Cherry blossom season transforms the city into a pink paradise that attracts millions of visitors. The city's neighborhoods each have their own distinct character, from Georgetown's cobblestone streets to vibrant Adams Morgan. Political junkies can tour the White House and Capitol building, while history buffs explore the Holocaust Memorial Museum. Halfway through our countdown, Maui proves that paradise is real and it's located in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. This island offers some of the most diverse landscapes you'll find anywhere, from the otherworldly volcanic landscape of Haleakala Crater to the lush tropical rainforests of the road to Hana. The beaches here aren't just beautiful, they're legendary. Wailea Beach offers perfect white sand and crystal clear waters, while Ho'okipa Beach is world famous for windsurfing and watching sea turtles. Watching the sunrise from the summit of Haleakala volcano is a spiritual experience that will stay with you forever. The road to Hana is one of the most scenic drives in the world, with waterfalls, bamboo forests, and dramatic coastal views around every curve. Maui's snorkeling and diving are world-class, especially at Molokini Crater, where you can swim with tropical fish in crystal clear waters. At number 5, Charleston proves that Southern charm is alive and well. This city is like stepping back in time with cobblestone streets, horse-drawn carriages, and antebellum architecture that's been perfectly preserved. The historic district is a living museum where every building tells a story of America's complex past. Charleston's food scene is legendary, blending traditional Southern comfort food with innovative modern cuisine. The city's location between two rivers creates a unique ecosystem where you can take carriage tours through historic streets or boat tours through pristine marshlands. The gardens here are spectacular, especially during spring when azaleas and camellias bloom in explosive colors. Charleston's haunted history makes it one of the most ghost tour-friendly cities in America, with centuries of stories waiting to be discovered. Number 4 showcases one of America's most pristine wilderness areas, where glaciers, pristine lakes, and wildlife create an unforgettable experience. This park is home to over 700 miles of hiking trails that wind through landscapes that look like they belong in a fairy tale. The Going to the Sun Road is one of the most spectacular drives in America, crossing the Continental Divide at Logan Pass with breathtaking views at every turn. The park is home to mountain goats, bighorn sheep, black bears, and grizzly bears roaming freely in their natural habitat. Lake McDonald stretches for 10 miles and is so clear you can see the bottom even in deep water. The glaciers here are remnants of the last ice age, and sadly, they're disappearing due to climate change, making this a destination you need to see sooner rather than later. Our top 3 begins with Alaska, America's last frontier, where wilderness exists on a scale that's hard to comprehend. Anchorage sits between the Chugach Mountains and Cook Inlet, where you can see whales from downtown and moose walking through neighborhood streets. Denali National Park is home to North America's tallest peak, Denali, which rises over 20,000 feet into the sky. The park spans 6 million acres of pristine wilderness, where grizzly bears, wolves, caribou, and Dall sheep roam freely. The northern lights dance across Alaska's winter sky in displays that seem almost magical. Summer brings nearly 24 hours of daylight, while winter offers the chance to see the aurora borealis in all its glory. Alaska's glaciers are massive rivers of ice that have been flowing for thousands of years, and you can actually walk on them or take helicopter tours for aerial views. At number 2, San Diego proves that perfect weather and stunning beaches are just the beginning. This city enjoys year-round temperatures in the 70s, making it ideal for outdoor activities 365 days a year. The beaches here are legendary, from the wide sandy stretches of Mission Beach to the dramatic cliffs of La Jolla, where you can snorkel with sea lions and leopard sharks. Balboa Park is a cultural oasis in the heart of the city, home to 15 museums, the famous San Diego Zoo, and gardens that bloom year-round. The historic Gaslamp Quarter comes alive at night with rooftop bars, craft breweries, and restaurants serving everything from fish tacos to world-class fine dining. The city's proximity to Mexico creates a unique cultural blend that's reflected in its food, art, and architecture. And our number 1 destination is the city that never sleeps, where every corner holds a new adventure and every street tells a story. New York City is like having the entire world in one place, with neighborhoods that transport you from Little Italy to Chinatown to Koreatown within just a few blocks. The city's skyline is iconic, dominated by the Empire State Building, One World Trade Center, and the Chrysler Building. Central Park is an oasis of green in the middle of the concrete jungle, offering 843 acres of lawns, lakes, and walking paths. Broadway shows represent the pinnacle of live entertainment, while world-class museums like the Metropolitan Museum of Art and the Museum of Modern Art house treasures from around the globe. The food scene here is unmatched, with everything from $1 pizza slices to Michelin-starred restaurants. The energy of New York is infectious. From the bustling streets of Times Square to the trendy neighborhoods of Brooklyn, this city will capture your heart and never let go. There you have it, 10 destinations that prove America is one of the most diverse and beautiful countries on Earth. From the glaciers of Alaska to the beaches of San Diego, from the red rocks of Sedona to the bright lights of New York City, these places offer experiences that will change the way you see the world. Which destination surprised you the most? Have you been to any of these incredible places? Drop a comment below and let us know about your own American adventures. Don't forget to subscribe to Tour Guide Elite for more incredible travel content. And hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest destination guides. Like this video if it inspired your next adventure. And share it with someone who needs to see these amazing places. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and remember, the world is waiting for you to discover it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.